Hey everybody, welcome to a very special edition of GunWriterTV along with Mike and Dave.
Hello.
And we have Felex here from Gunpoint, the CEO, the owner, the founder, everything. And Felex has reached into his legendary gun vault and produced some treasures from the vault. And we're going to shoot the heck out of them. Felex, what are we shooting?
Well, today we brought something very interesting and something very unique for all of our Glock lovers. This is a Glock 18 submachine gun. Originally, Glock was designed by an engineer by the name of Gustav Glock from Austria. The gun, as a Glock 19, was an innovative firearm that originated in 1979 and was in full production in 1982. The interesting part about these guns is that at the time, no major firearm manufacturer had a polymer frame.
Right.
So this was very innovative.
I mean, HK tried with the VP70, but that didn't go anywhere.
Not as well as Gustav, who truly perfected the polymer frame weapon. In the 1980 Ministry of Defense in Austria had really put forward a program to replace their aging P-38 World War II pistols with something new. And they had 17 criteria that the new firearm had to meet.
Oh.
Okay. So Gustav stepped up to the task and created a Glock 17. And the reason why it's called Glock 17 because there are actually 17 patents.
I just assumed it was a 17 round.
Exactly, which was a contrary popular belief. It's 17 patents that he designed specifically for that firearm. These guns have polygonal barrel, they are right-hand twist. The interesting part about these barrels is that they're done in a different process than a standard barrel. They're not using a broaching, it's a mandrel process.
Okay.
It's actually a slow push-through. And what it does, it creates a polygonal, octagonal cut on the barrel, which helps the sealing when you're firing the gun. So the projectile seals much tighter, which assures a better accuracy, it produces a better cleaning, and it's more reliable.
Sure.
It was one of the first guns to use that specific technology. This is a Glock 18. Glock 18 really wasn't in the play until 1986. In 1986, Austrian counter-terrorist unit that goes by the name of Cobra have requested a very small submachine gun or automatic machine gun.
Well, that's the smallest submachine gun I've ever seen.
Pistol for their counter-terrorist unit.
Sure.
These guns fire at a rate of 11 to 1200 RPM. They're a very fast-firing gun. They only produce two different variants of the gun, Glock 18 and a Glock 18C. And a Glock 18C was a compensated version. It had a lightened upper receiver.
Sure.
It was different versus a standard Glock 18, which has shared many similarities as your standard Glock, which has had a regular flat-top receiver.
Sure.
This is a phenomenal gun to shoot. It's a very rare gun. They did not export very many of them into the United States. A lot of the police departments have utilized them. Some of the Secret Service units unofficially have had them. SRT teams, SWAT teams had them. It wasn't very widely used because it's such a high rate of fire, and it really took some skill.
And it's light as hell
to operate that gun. So we're going to have you actually shoot this.
Absolutely.
And see how do you like it and give us a feedback on that.
Excellent. We're going to shoot a Glock 18C, and we're going to start with a little semi-auto, and then we're going to flip the giggle switch. Oh so man, I gotta get one of these, Felex. Oh my God, that is so fun. That is so fun.
Yeah, these are great weapons, and they are in use by few special forces, law enforcement, and other agencies all over the world.
Wow. Wow.
Very reliable gun. A little hard to operate, but it does the job.
You could tell that when the burst got long, the last couple of rounds were going up, but it is a very accurate pistol.
Extremely.
Extremely accurate. You got to shoot this.
Okay. Your turn.
Sharp end toward the front.
Yeah.
So Felex, you've got an accessory for the Glock 18.
Yes, this is a very cool accessory. It actually makes the Glock 18 very controllable. It is the shoulder stock.
Nice.
This was manufactured by some obscure small company. I bought this many, many years ago, and only now I've truly found a good use for it. It unfolds like this.
Okay.
It's very well made. It's got
It's
a
sealed. It
locking
looks good.
mechanism. It really sits well, and it is long enough. Most of the Glock accessories like this out today are short.
Yeah.
This one gives you just the proper length.
Show us how that works.
No, it works very simple, actually. You take the gun out, make sure it's unloaded, of course,
Sure.
slide back, and you slide it, and the locking mechanism actually locks in
To the lanyard ring.
into a lanyard ring right here. And when you present the gun, it gives you just a proper alignment where you can feel comfortable. Of course, I have a little shorter
Sure.
forearm for a man like you with a longer arm. I present a little bit of a challenge, but it makes the gun very controllable and very easy to operate. Also, the stock could be folded like this, so the gun could be fired with the stock folded under.
And with the stock deployed, you can holster it.
Yes, that is another really cool thing. I mean, of course, we don't ever recommend anyone doing this, but you could actually holster the gun, and it's behind you, and you can deploy it.
Wow. Wow. That is
It is more about what we call the Hollywood accessory.
Sure, sure, but it stabilizes the pistol.
It stabilizes the piston, and also if you do have a registered short barrel rifle Glock,
Okay.
you can deploy an accessory like that, and it becomes very usable when you want to rapid fire, and it makes the gun into a short barrel rifle, and then you can fire the gun very fast and very accurately.
Let's see how it works.
Excellent.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, brother, that was incredible. The stocked version, the regular version, I really appreciate you bringing that out. That is something that we'll never forget.
Well, you're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to be with you, and we're looking forward to bring you some more exotic pieces for your viewing.
I can't wait. Thank you very much.
God bless, long live the Republic, and keep your powder dry.